Chief Washington correspondent James Rosen looks at the Paul campaign.
My theory is that people vote from their bellies.
And in this 2012 cycle, a 76-year-old libertarian and 12-term Texas congressman has found a hunger among wide swaths of the GOP electorate for his quirky populist style and limited government message.
We should have the lowest tax that we've ever had, and up until 1913 it was 0%. What's so bad about that?
To be sure, Ron Paul has drawn scorn from his fellow candidates, as at the ABC News debate in New Hampshire.
Dr. Paul has a long history of saying things that are inaccurate and false.
You're asking, could it constitutionally be done? We can ask our constitutionalist here.
And from the party faithful.
Maybe we ought to consider a golden rule in foreign policy. Don't do to other nations what we don't want to have them do to us.
Yet with his young and singularly fervent supporters and his vaunted ground operation, Paul has captured 21% of the vote in Iowa, 23% in New Hampshire, and 13% in South Carolina.
And those people, yeah, they hear Ron Paul's message and they're showing up to vote for him. I think it's really wrong for people just to say it means nothing. And it's another fluke, and it's just a freak vote and all of that.
Anybody above 10%, all the way up to 20% in some caucuses and primaries, you need to pay attention to. And I think it's very important that we reach out to those young people and his supporters and give him a role in the convention, speech, or whatever else it takes to keep him happy.
And that is just what Newt Gingrich seemed to be doing after the former House Speaker won South Carolina.
You have Dr. Ron Paul, who, on the issue of money in the Federal Reserve, has been right for 25 years.
Congressman Paul has largely conceded Florida and is instead chasing votes in caucus states like Maine, Nevada, and Colorado, where campaign aides believe the strength of their field organization can make a real difference. In Washington, James Rosen, Fox News.